Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day, and today actually marks a very long period, sadly, of pre-recorded content. So up until the 21st of October, which is like 20 days from now, there will be pre-recorded episodes of both this and Minecraft Survival, because I'm going to be dog sitting for like 10 days, which, yeah, that's a long time to pre-record for. So yeah, anyways guys, in today's episode, what we are going to be doing is what we said we'd do in the last episode, which is going ahead and making the rail go around the buildings as opposed to on top of the fountains. So we're going to make it go around the buildings rather like that. So the right track there, go on the right hand side, the left track there, go on this left hand side. And eventually what I'd like to have happen is we connect up the HRN, which, by the way, the little end is over there. So there's an end over there. So we have to try and connect it to over there, I guess. So yeah, for now though, what I want to do is just get the rail going through the buildings and then just out the other side here. So that should be pretty simple to do. So yeah, as always, my friends, if you do enjoy these episodes, then as always, our like rating really does go a long, long way. I'd really appreciate it. Of course, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. But without further ado, let's go grab ourselves some resources and let's make a start on this thing. Alright guys, so we're just about ready to begin this thing. We've got some rails and some various resources. So what we are going to do is we're going to have white concrete as the base in which the rail resides on. And then we're going to have ourselves like a little quartz slab underneath that. So we've got a little bit of support going on, right? So a little bit of that, and then we need to go all the way on the underside over here as well. Could I do a little thing here? Boom, and then get rid of that one, and then, oh, this is a bit of a palaver, isn't it? Let's do a little bit of that anyway. Yeah, all right, and then we grab some more white concrete like this, and there is going to be a slight elevation difference here because this area here seems to be slightly higher, and then all we need to do is like go out the side rather like this. Okay, and then we should be able to get something going here, right? Something nice and simple, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get rid of this real quick, and then we've got to make it go round the corner, which should be nice and easy. There we go. So that's a pretty good start, right? Yeah, obviously we've got a lot of decoration alteration to do, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. So that could be like a little entrance there. We need to do the same over here, of course, so put that in. So with these areas, I could probably just extend the blue windows downwards. Yeah, because there's no longer any bridge here, right? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, there's going to be a lot of sort of trial and error, I would imagine. So I think all we have to do really is just sort of figure out what we can figure out, do what we can do, and see if we can't come up with a little something something in terms of the bridges and go around the buildings. So let's continue on, huh? Alrighty guys, so check it out. From the bottom, this is actually looking pretty good. In a way, aside from the pathway down the bottom, this sort of connects all of the buildings together. Do you know what? For some reason, I'm kind of getting like a Gotham vibe from this, from Batman Begins, you know? Is it just me? Is it just me? It's probably just me. I don't know, man. I think this is pretty cool, though. So anyways, guys, we're going through here. We go down here. There's another little bridge. We go inside here. I've split the window here. So we go around here. We've got some more rails going on. And then, of course, all we need to do is carry on the bridge system. So let's do that a little bit here. Let's put you down, put you down. We need some more white concrete going on here, and then some more stairs just to smooth it off at the bottom. All right, this is looking good, isn't it, guys? I mean, you know, functionally speaking, this is going to be a very, very good build, I would say. Right, so the incline happens at the stairs. So let's go ahead and try and follow that. So the incline happens at the stairs, so we need to get rid of this bit here. We are starting to run low on inventory space, which, you know, there's nothing new there, is there, as a Minecraft builder? Jeez, man. All right, so we've got to replace that with white concrete. Boom. Do that, and we're in. Hey, you love to see it. Right, now then, just how far do we need to go in? I've got absolutely no idea. I can't remember. So let's go back over here and see if we can figure it out real quick. So we need to be aligned with the block next to the stairs. So the block next to the stairs. You see, these are all the things I need to figure out. Most of the time I do it off camera, but sometimes I think it's worthy showing you guys, you know, the thought process that goes into this, because, you know, things can get a little bit involved sometimes, and I feel like a lot of people just skip it out. I mean, for the most part, it's for good reason, because it's not the most interesting thing to watch, let's be honest here, but still, I think it's a good idea to show off what you're doing every now and again. So, ladies and gents, we're going to replicate this bridge over that side, so it connects up with the orange building right there. You might notice in here, we've got ourselves a nice big window going on now, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, we're making good progress, guys. We're making good progress. Alright, ladies and gents, and those should be the last couple bits of tracks we need, and of course that isn't taken into consideration powered rails, which of course we're going to try and dot around in some various places. But guys, check it out, the rails are now within all of the buildings. So let's take a look at this from the bottom. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent. I think once we get ourselves a bit of a wall around it, that thing is going to look pretty darn cool. In fact, to tell you the truth, I think it might be a nice idea if I pop up there real quick and put in a sea lantern underneath, just so there's a little bit of light going on, you know what I'm saying? So if I was to do that, and then slab and boom, and grab that back out, we're going to pop that down real quick. Okay, and then do the same on the opposite side, and then of course I'll need to do the same on the opposite building as well, just to keep consistent with the design. Boop, there we go, looking good. Let's get back down here, check it out now. Yep, nicely lit up, and same with that area. That's looking pretty cool. And like I said, just got to replicate it on the other side. But let's have a look inside of some of these other buildings here. I mean, to be honest, you won't even see anything, because the tracks are like above there on the already placed in stairs. So that's pretty awesome, guys. So what we've managed to do here is still connect up the rail system, but it now goes through each of the 8 skyscrapers, as opposed to going above here, which is what I would have not wanted it to do. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so all we need to do now is grab ourselves some powered rails, and then, you know, power this bad boy up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And also, do we want to make, like, walls here of any description? Maybe if I put, like, white stained glass or something, with carpets on top? Just something to secure the rails a little bit, you know? Something to secure these bridges, make it look real nice, like. I think we can make that work. Yeah. Alright, guys, give me a sec. I'm going to decorate this thing, and we're going to make it look fabulous. Alright guys, so all we're in the process of doing now is adding in the powered rails. Gotta give this thing a little bit of power, you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, we're just using redstone blocks, you know, pretty simple setup really. So powered rail, normal rail, then we come around this side, and that bit is actually already done. So believe it or not, I think we're just about ready to give this thing a go. So, oh jeez, I messed up already. Python, yeah, big dingus. Hello. Oh, jeez, what is wrong with this lag today? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off at the HRN at Azuma's base, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so, all right, let's go from... Let's see what happens here, actually. Boom, nothing. Okay, so let's get in it, and away we go. Woohoo! All right, so we're going up. We're going up the right-hand side. So apparently we're driving like Americans. Americans drive on the right-hand side, don't they? We drive on the left here in Britain. Yeah, okay, so that's a fair amount of slowdown right there. So we need to go ahead and rectify that real quick. Maybe what we do is just put like a redstone block with a powered rail there, and then put another one just here. Okay, and once again, we'll start it off, and away we go. Okay, yes, plenty of speed, yes. There we go. All right, looking pretty good. Going up, around the corner, down into the green building, across into the yellow building, finally into the orange building, and way off the edge where we take full damage. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, guys, this is looking cool. I feel nice that now that my base is like nicely connected now. Like, it's not just connected, it's nicely connected. I love it. All right, well, let's do the same here. All right, so into the red building, pink building, purple building, and of course the blue building before going down to Izuma's HRN. Beautiful. All right, well, yeah, you do you there, buddy. You do you. Oh, man. So, yeah, if you guys can't tell already, what I did in terms of the bridges is I very simply put down some white stained glass with some white carpets on top, and to be honest with you guys, I think it looks pretty cool. So, let's have a look at it from down bottom here. Does it still look good? Yes, it does. Oh, man. Yo, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is looking pretty freaking sweet. So, there is one thing that I'm yet to figure out, though. I'm pretty sure this is Stress's rail going over to her base. But how are we going to do this in terms of adding in an intersection? Like, in terms of, like, I don't know. I haven't really done intersections with minecarts before, like how they work in terms of the redstone and switching the rails to corners and whatnot. But like I say, as you can see over there, that's where the current rail goes, right? And what we need to do is we need to make a bridge coming over to our island, and then we need to make it come round and then A, link up to Stress's area, and then B, link up to my area up there, right? So I don't know. I think that's going to have to be something we figure out in a future episode. Maybe someone who's a bit more well-versed in terms of minecart mechanics. Maybe my good pal Xisuma can help me with that one. All right, folks. So, with those railways out of the way, I think it's time to begin on these pathways here. Now, one of the things I did think about doing was going ahead and emulating, or basically copying, Izuma's design over there. Well, maybe not, you know, block for block, but certainly the idea that it's just like right-angled pathways and whatnots, because it is very, very modern looking. However, the thing that stops me from doing that is this area over here, which already has a pathway going. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick to this kind of pathway design throughout this modern island. I mean, yeah, it does take up quartz, but thankfully I do have quite a lot of quartz, my friends. I've got quite a lot of quartz going on, and to be honest, most of the resources we see here are pretty easily obtainable. We've got loads of sea lanterns, loads of quartz. We've got birch wood that we could just go ahead and buy. Plenty of spruce wood. We can get the leaves pretty easily. So, you know, it should be a pretty easy, simple time, really. So, yeah, we need to go ahead and try to get some of these actual pathways going here. Good day to you there, sir. Goodbye. And goodbye. Oh, look at those fellas down there. Okay, so we need to grab ourselves out a freaking ton of quartz, and then I guess we need to begin on this thing. One thing we also need to consider is the fact that Xisumavoid is going to be making a bridge, or someone's going to be making a bridge. He's made a little area over there, which is going to be where the bridge starts on his end, and of course, it'll just finish on my side, probably at the same height as well. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for a little bit of pathway action? I'm ready for some pathway action. I really, really am. So, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's grab some quartz slabs, because that's going to be the easiest way of doing things, and certainly the least resource-heavy way of doing things, and we can go at it that way. Right, one thing I do want to know. Can I make slabs out of these? I want to know if I can make slabs out of the pillars. I can. Okay. But you can't go ahead and put it into a stone cutter. You see, to me, that doesn't really make sense, but oh well, doesn't matter. Alright, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my camera cam. We're going to do a little bit of a time lapse of us getting some pathways in. It's going to be sweet. Wait, was that? Oh, we could just get slabs that way? Uh-huh. Well, that's pretty simple, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, guys. Cool. Alright, camera cam. Let's do this time lapse. So I want to get these freaking pathways done finally. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so a fair amount of time later, and here we are. We have all of the pathways in place, all of the quartz pathways in place. So basically, guys, what that now means is we can start plotting out the remaining builds of our modern island settlement area. And guys, check it out. Like, this place is now fully connected, like properly fully connected. We even have ourselves the quartz pathways coming out here. We've got all manner of different pathways and ways that you can go here, my friends. And for the most part, it does seem to hug the river here. We're going to have space for a little bit of a build here. Maybe we can have like a little fisherman shack, like a modern fisherman shack here. Of course, we've got the place over here where the bridge is going to go. Hopefully we can, you know, figure something out with that fairly soon. But yeah, guys, in the meantime, things are looking good. Oh, yes, they are. And guys, I have a little bit of an idea as to what to do with this place here. The very dark underside of the UFO cookie of amazingness. I think we should make the Council of Cookie, guys. We've got ourselves a dark area here. I feel like, oh my goodness me, I feel like we should go ahead and make ourselves like a church or something and have like a Council of Cookie. And then like we can make this into an invasion fleet and we could have like our own storyline. The Council of Cookie. I mean, come on, that just sounds silly, doesn't it? Oh, man. All right, well, yeah, with all of those stupid ideas aside, yeah, things are looking good, guys. I feel like with this pathway in, I feel like we've, like, legitimized the ideas and the visualization of what I'm trying to go for here. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what we got going on here. I really, really am. And obviously, we've got ourselves a ton of resources going on here. Quite a lot more slabs left. Quite a lot of grass and various things. So, yeah. So I think what I want to do here is I want to work on the edging here. So once again, there's going to be another build right here since there's a decent amount of space here. But I think what I want to do is something similar to what Xisumavoid has done over here, right? So he's got himself like a bit of a wall and then there's like a bit of a sandbank at the bottom of it. I feel like we should be able to get away with doing the same sort of dealio over here. And obviously in our case, we've got ourselves the ability to use ourselves some leaves and stairs and various things to make the wall look nice. So what I need to do is once again organize my inventory. I need to grab myself some resources and then I'm going to make a bit of a start. I'm trying to make a bit of a wall design here. I'm going to do, like I say, the same thing here. So sandstone slabs and stairs and whatnot. A bit of texture variation here and there. But for the most part, it is going to be the same kind of design as a Zuma. So, like I say, resource time. Let's do this thing. Right, folks, so what we've started off by doing is going ahead and placing in some upside down stairs. So this is going to mark out where the wall is going to go. So we're going to be using a mixture of quartz pillars, maybe some white concrete as well. And then, of course, we've got some sea lanterns in here to provide a bit of light. So what we need to do is we need to go underneath, rather like this. Okay, and all we need to do is start placing in some various blocks, I guess. I don't really know how much of my quartz supply this is going to eat through. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit scared that I might run out, but thankfully we do still have the ability to trade a whole bunch because we haven't upgraded to the 1.15 snapshots, thankfully, which means I can basically trade infinitely, which is very, very nice, I will say that. So yeah, anyways, let's see how this looks. All right, so far so good. We're going to start periodically placing in some of these here sea lanterns. I'm thinking like maybe every 3 blocks or so. So 1, 2, 3, and then there'll be one here, rather like this. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that needs to go a block further back, huh? All right. Okay. So, like I say, 3 blocks, and we'll have ourselves another sea lantern. Yeah. All right, and let's have a look at it from afar. Does it look nice and modern? I mean, it certainly looks nice and modern. I feel like maybe once we've got the sand in underneath, it's going to look a lot better. Yeah. Although we could also maybe even put some, like, leaves in here. That could make it look nice. Add a bit of colour to this place, you know what I'm saying? Okay, right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and do some work on this. I'm going to see how much I can get done with the supply of quartz that I have. And then we'll go from there, I guess. So yeah, guys, let's get on with it. Ooh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I can get behind this. So we're already sort of somewhat halfway there because there's already a bunch of sand down the bottom here. So obviously what we need to do is grab out our sandbox and make a bunch of sandstone, slabs, stairs, all that kind of stuff. You guys know how we go at this point. So let's grab ourselves some sandy stone. It might also be a good idea to get out a stone cutter. So we're going to do that in just a hot second here, because I do believe it's going to be in the red skyscraper. I'm going to be needing this bad boy, so... Where are you? There it is. All right, sweet. So what we're going to do is just head out and see what we can make with this thing real quick. So with sandstone, wow, okay, so we can make pretty much all of things. So we have, you know, the chiseled stone, some smooth cut stone, some slabs, stairs, obviously. I'll have some of these as well. Why not? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, so that's a nice little smorgasbord of, you know, blocks that we can be using. Good out. All right, so let's go pick this bad boy up, and I guess we can make a little bit of a start on this on camera. It's one of my more favorite things to do is this, I'll be honest with you guys. So, yeah, all we got to do is head down here, and we've just simply got to start placing in some random blocks here and there, and hopefully just make it look a little bit more natural, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, in order to do that, we could also put in some, you know, some waterlogged stairs, so it looks like the water's coming in a little bit further in places. I think that works really, really nicely. Maybe we have ourselves some chiseled sandstone in here. There we go, with the little creeper face, you know, representing the pythonators and all of that kind of stuff, you know. Oh, I do love it. I do love this. Okay, so tell you what, let's have a slab there. We'll have some regular sand there. Maybe we can have a little bit of sand up there, make it look like it's sort of piling up, I guess. In fact, I'll tell you what, maybe a slab works better there. Yeah, it does. Okay, good-o. So, yeah, guys, it's just a case of doing this sort of all along the place, and I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, man. All right, so this will be the final thing we do in today's episode, so let me go ahead and get a bunch of this stuff done, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. And ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say that the little sandstone mini beach area beneath here is pretty much there. For the little cross-section that I've done here, it's pretty much there. So let's have a look at it from afar. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Dude, that is so much... Look at that. That is so much better. Yo, okay, I'm liking this. I am liking this a heck of a lot. This is a really, really good idea. Wasn't even intending on doing this wall in today's episode, but you know what? Bonus content and all that. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, guys. I hope you are as well. Obviously, we need to decorate the tops, put some sort of railing in so we can't just jump off the edge, or, you know, anyone else for that matter. Maybe we'll have villagers and wildlife roaming around here, you know, make it seem all nice and alive. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? So, yeah, guys, I mean, I would say we're pretty much there for today's episode. I mean, we've done a lot of things today, my friends. We've got the rail done, we've got ourselves the pathways done, and we have this little wall done here. This little cross-section anyway. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap it up for today. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, as always, please do be sure to drop a like rating. I would very much appreciate it. It does help out myself, the channel, and the video massively. It really, really does. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. But for now, my friends, I will bid you farewell. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.